honestly, that's only possible when our residents and our neighborhood get together with our police department. So without you guys, honestly, there wouldn't be any block watch program, so thank you for that. This is something that we've been planning a while now. We've had it in the past, and we want to make it something that is maybe 2 or 3 times a year. We want to get with our residents, we want to get with our neighborhoods, and see what's your comments, what you guys seeing. We rely on you guys to be our extra set of eyes and our ears, because obviously our officers can't be everywhere at one time. We have, for those that don't know, we have our community policing office right around the corner. There's 2 officers full-time there, Officer Capote, which most of you probably know him, Officer Denise Garcia, and I'm also there part-time. We're going to be introducing, obviously, the new chief and deputy chief. But before that, I want to introduce Lieutenant Robert Castillo, so he can introduce himself and give a couple words.
Hi. Can everyone hear me? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. How's everyone doing? Again, thank you for being here. Okay. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lieutenant Robert Castillo. I know pretty much quite a few of you here. I've been with the department for 14 years, and in the last year, I was given the code enforcement unit, or department. Now, why? The reasoning is it aligns with our goals in the department. It has the same, like I said, same goals. And also for their safety. When the code enforcement officers go to calls, unfortunately before, they would have to tell someone by phone. We wouldn't know how they're doing before. So now we're gonna have radios for them. We're gonna have a way of communicating for them. Now, what are our goals with the code enforcement? Our goals are, before there's a communications difficulties, I don't know if anyone's here had interactions with code enforcement themselves. By a show of hands, anybody? Okay, hopefully good. I appreciate that, thank you. But our goal is to improve communication and education. I know sometimes people get a violation at their door and they don't know what it means. They think all of a sudden they have a fine, they have to go, and now they have to pay a bunch of money. That's not the case. Most of the time, they're posting notices so we can inform the residents of what's going on. It just takes a phone call and communication. That's our ultimate goal, opening communication between us and the residents. It may have been a little bit lacking before. And that's ultimately my goal. Now, you can get our information. If you need to speak to someone or file a complaint, you can ultimately go online. But our best bet right now is contacting the number for building and zoning. We are gonna have a separate number for them coming down the line, but until then, contact them or the police department. Another reason we're moving them over is police department already handles after hours code enforcement violations. So it only makes sense that we integrate them into our department. So if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll hang out after the rest of the presentations. Come up, ask whatever you like. All right? Nice to meet you.
Good evening. See some familiar faces in the crowd. As a lieutenant, I oversaw a community policing department, and along with our community policing officers, Denise and George Capote, we built this program from scratch about 1.5 years ago. We got over 120 participants, and it's just our way of bridging the gap between our community and our police department. So I know that a lot of you have concerns at times, whether it be some parking issues that you guys having around your block, speeding issues, suspicious activity that you see, whether it be persons or vehicles that continue to be a nuisance within your blocks and in the community. So that's what we're here for. It's for you guys to voice those concerns to us, bridge that gap between the residents and our police department, and address those concerns as efficiently and as quickly as possible. So I know I met with some of you earlier today when you guys said hi to me. I know that there's some speeding complaints, and after the meeting, come to me. I'll write them all down, jot them all down. We'll get with our motor unit and we'll make sure that those are addressed. So that's what we're here for. Anything you guys need, I'm the new deputy chief. I just got promoted about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
anything you guys need from our police department, we're open 24 hours a day. We have a dispatcher there. Officers obviously are working 24 hours a day, and we're here to do anything and everything to protect our community, especially the kids within the community and everybody that comes and visits Miami Springs, whether you're a resident or not. Your protection is of utmost importance to us. So thank you again for coming tonight, and thank you for constantly supporting us. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I know I spoke to a few of you in the past, so there are some familiar faces like the Deputy Chief had mentioned. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Albert Sandoval. I'm the new Chief of Police for the Miami Springs Police Department, and I've been working for this department since 2001. So I've been in a variety of positions and specialized units, so as you can imagine, I've learned a lot over time, but one thing that kind of has stayed with me this entire time has been effective policing, right? So effective policing requires communication, open dialogue, trust, and a strong partnership with the community, which is why these meetings are so important to us, and why it's so important for us to get you all together and have this interaction with you guys. I believe it's our way of strengthening our relationship, and in the long run, what does it end up doing? It makes our city much safer as a result, right? So we're here for you guys. Anything you need, please reach out to us. Officer Garcia can hand out our email and our contact information. Please reach out to us if you have gripes, complaints, suggestions. We're open to all of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So please reach out to us, and we'll address any issues that you may have. And again, our goal is to strengthen the relationship between us and the community, and I think that this is just a starting point. So thank you all.
Speed zone? Oh, okay. All right. So, our speed zone cameras. The school year, I know I went through this last year. Back at it again. Let's see if I can get this going. All right.
All the best assignments.
I know. Thanks, Pete. Okay. The speed zone cameras for the school will be starting this school year. So everyone's aware, based on the school reduced speed hour or time frame. I'm gonna use an example. Springview. Springview's drop-off time and school speed times are reduced. 15-mile-an-hour speed zone is from, I think their drop-off's at 8:20. It's at 8:20. They have a breakfast hour, okay? Their breakfast time frame starts around 7 o'clock. They give them a 30-minute window before that. It's really complicated. I don't have anything to present, but look at it this way. From 6:30 in the morning until 3 o'clock 3:35 in the afternoon, there is a camera there monitoring speed at all times. Now, so you understand how it works. It is enforcing speeds from 30 miles an hour to 15 miles an hour. You're provided an 11-mile-an-hour speed buffer. For instance, if it's enforcing the time frames on the sign, the school sign, say for instance, it's drop-off time 8:20. It is a 15-mile-an-hour zone. You're required to go under 15 or under. The camera's only enforcing 26 and over, an 11-mile-an-hour buffer. Be aware of that, because it does give you a significant buffer. This is the speed that the camera system provider came to an agreement with the city on a fair buffer zone buffered speed zone.
Is that new?
No, it has been like that. It has been like that
Wait a minute.
since the program started.
My son got a ticket.
Okay, wait. No questions yet. Let me get through this. Let me get through this first.
And he got a picture.
You will get a picture. That's the idea. If you have
17
questions,
miles an hour.
17. It all depends on where he's at, because you may be speaking of not the speed cameras. You might be speaking of our other program, the red light camera program.
No, this was.
It will give you a
school
speed.
zone.
If you have it, I'd love to take a look at it, and I can explain it better. Okay, so in between the reduced speed times in between the 15-mile-an-hour school zones, from drop-off to pickup, there is a 30-mile-an-hour enforcement speed. You are allowed to go 41. I think that's actually very high. But, I think it is. But, that is what we agreed upon with the provider. And it has been agreed upon with the state. So, if you're going 41 or over during normal speed hours, or over, you will receive a violation. Now, how the violation works. Now, you guys can come up to me after. I know, I wish I had a presentation, I didn't know about it. But I'll explain this to you after one-on-one if you have any questions. But with the violation, all violations are $100 fines. They are flat rate, no points, no insurance, and it doesn't get reported. Now, if it for some reason makes it to the county courthouse because you decided to not pay it at all, it will turn into 100 plus court costs. I think it's 150 or even maybe more. I'm sorry, that's wrong. I think it's 20. It's in the 200s. I would have to have that paper with me. 208. Yeah, 208. So again, it's coming. The schools start August 11th or 13th. 13th. So be aware of that. There is no warning period anymore. The warning period was last year. That was for a month. Now we've all become accustomed to it. We're all aware of it. Just to be aware of the locations. The elementary school, Springview, has one active on Ludlow. Okay. The high school has 2. North Royal, as well as Lene. Miami Springs Elementary School has one located on Esplanade. Okay. The middle school, the school no longer exists, so that camera will be deactivated. So, and I might be missing, yes, I'm missing one. Montessori. Montessori is also located on Lene. That camera only enforces the 30-mile-an-hour zone. I'm sorry, I said I must have misspoke. On Ludlow, yes, thank you. You caught me. That speed zone is 30 miles an hour all day, until during the time frames. There is no reduced speed 15 mile an hour at that school. So 30 and up. It will give you, again, it will write you a violation at 41. So just be aware. AIE does not have an active school zone there. It has a school zone, but we don't have an active camera there. Okay, it's only on the middle school side. I think we're good.
What?
Let me get back to you after.
What do we get on this deal?
You get
making money on this.
No, you want to know what you get on this deal?
Yeah.
I have a perfect answer to that. You get children's safety. You get the safety of children going through the school zone.
Well, yeah, besides the
You
safety factor.
get
of
the
course.
reduced risk of speeders in the area, which I will say the program has managed to completely eliminate all speeders in the area. Almost all. We have very few issues now because of those cameras. Honestly, it's probably one of the best programs we've initiated. Again, I will be here for a couple more minutes. If you guys want to bring them up to me, go for it.
Can I just say one thing?
Go for it.
Absolutely.
Just one thing, okay, I'm a security guy, we started in January, and, you know, I used to leave before school and come back after school, so the first couple months, I received 2 tickets. Going 20, you know, almost 30 miles an hour.
Are you still getting?
Of course, no, I'm not getting tickets. The reason why, okay, this helped me, and this may help somebody else. I put on weekdays an alarm on my phone, okay, for 145 on weekdays. Like I said, I don't go above 30. I know our neighborhood, and I've respected that always. I don't go above 30, 25 when we get to the downtown area. But putting this alarm, because it got to the point where I was petrified to even get on the road because I had to keep looking at the clock.
I still go. I do 20 whenever I see a school.
I do too.
It's 11 o'clock at night. I go 20. I just have to, but it's good.
Knock on wood, since I've done that, you know, 145, you know, it goes off and I say, okay, I gotta keep, you know, I'm going 30. I mean, cause we have what, 6, 7 school zones in this little area?
Yes.
But we have 6 or 7 school zones, so it's like, any given moment you could be driving through, and I live off of, Lene, or however you wanna put it, Lenape, Lenape, and I drive up there and there's no lights or anything, so I'm like carefree and I could watch the video. You said there's photos and videos, and I could watch myself 10 times hitting playback, see, yep, I'm going over the speed limit, yep, I'm going over the speed limit. So I said, after the second time, I'd rather spend my $100 on something else. But that helped me, it might help somebody else, it might help the younger ones, you know, but that's helped me a lot as far as that's concerned. And then the only reason is because, like I said, I'm just not used to being in the neighborhood at that time.
I got you.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
One second. We'll get to you right now. So we're gonna all stay after. If you guys have any questions, concerns that you want to bring up today, we'll be here. You guys can come and talk to us individually. I almost forgot, but I remembered before we let you guys go. We have our mayor in attendance today, Walter Fahet. He's back there. We also have Senator Avila all the way back there, hiding in the back. Thank you both for coming out. Thank you for the support. If you guys want to say a quick couple words, go for it.
I have a question. If you have a motorman on Ludlam with the radar gun, do they have an 11-mile-an-hour buffer?
No.
So we're getting off easy. By having the cameras.
Yep.
We have a lot of cut-through traffic.
Yes, absolutely.
It's crazy down Ludlam and down Rural Poinciana.
Yes.
And thank God they did a roundabout on South Drive, so that slowed that down.
Yes.
And I know it's kind of difficult to say to do a roundabout
Yes.
on Ludlam or Rural Poinciana. I already talked to the council. They said there isn't anything that we can do about it because we don't own the streets. The county owns the streets. But I would say it would be really cool if we could put stop zones or bridges or gates or something where, you know, but
Absolutely.
we can't do it.
Absolutely. Again, guys, thank you for coming out. We really appreciate the support. Any questions, concerns you guys have, we'll all stay for a little while after to answer anything that you guys got. Thank you again for coming. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.